Feature Friday.
The freshest.
So we did the BGM video, right? The background music video from the South. And a lot of Annie Root was there, a lot of composers that people are very familiar with. I thought we'd do one of Bollywood. These are some of the most like sort of heart-touching, emotional soundtracks that would make you sort of fall in love with a lot of the stuff that I think Bollywood does very well. We obviously are just recovering from Ashiki 2. We've chosen the next movie. It won't be Devdas, ladies and gentlemen, because apparently that movie
It's just as tragic.
will stab you in the heart, pull it out, step on it, and then pull it back in you with the knife. And that's a bit too much right now, you know?
It is a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
I think I'll be all right. Well,
No, I
apparently
won't.
not. But Waleska is like, that's heavy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm like a hardcore person. I'm not. I'm soft as hell.
So I think we've gone with the
I'm a marshmallow, people.
we've gone with the Ritik Roshan movie. Yeah, we're gonna record it and then we'll go, because obviously it's way more frequent now than before. So then we'll choose another one. But we want a happy, feel good movie that's fun with new actors that we've never checked out and new actresses that we've never checked out and new music composers and stuff. But let's check out these soundtracks. I do apologize if there are some cuts in this stuff. Some of these composers are quite funny about this stuff, the labels, which fair enough. They've made gold, you know. Mohabbatein. Jatin Lalit.
Jatin Lalit.
Is that Kajol and
No, I think that's a Shvara.
Aishwarya and kind of looks like a
SRK.
weird SRK, yeah.
Oh, this is the one where he plays the violin.
Yeah, it's him and Aishwarya.
In the
Mountains.
hills. It was very bad pain. But you know.
A.R. Rahman. Yeah, not gonna lie, that soundtrack is quite forgettable. I don't know if it was the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
A.R. understands
We
the
like
Sony
that.
music though, please, God.
The gods of Sony, please.
And the thing is, A.R. really understands how to play with dynamics in a movie setting.
No, he understands suspense and how to build upon that anticipation.
Well, those are dynamics.
Yes, but it's better.
You said the word no before you said that, which
Because-
makes me think I'm incorrect.
You're incorrect. No, you're not. Mm-hmm. That is it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
You see, but you can have quite cyclical things, and that like most people, like sometimes I receive messages. It's like, well, you know, whenever you have a criticism of a song, it's usually the same. It's usually because, or when you guys don't like a song, it's usually because it's quite cyclical. The structure repeats itself, and it's just like 3 chords in repeat, basically, which is the description of every pop song at the moment from all over the world. But in this case, you got that actually. You this very cyclical sort of structure, and that's the whole soundtrack, by the way. Like I've heard the full version of that. Basically, it goes to that for like 5 million hours. But you are misunderstanding that you can have quite cyclical components in a song.
Yes.
But you can also have quite dynamic components on top of those cyclical components, creating therefore a structure.
Correct. Yes, but it's a layered structure. Because the problem with this.
Fuck, you know, mate. Good work, you. Go on, a layered structure. Tuck your truth.
The difference between a unidimensional structure and a layered one is that you continue to discover new things in the pattern. The problem with the criticisms that we often give to the songs that we don't like is that the pattern doesn't provide anything new. It's not stimulating enough for the listener. So a lot of the
Massage my brain, bro.
Correct. And you want to take the listener with you want to sprinkle it with a little bit of childlike wonder, and through those compositions, through those layered factors of the song, you can actually reawaken imagination or reawaken some of this wandering of the mind. So it's not only just a melody that you are accustomed to, but then you're able to build upon that melody by your own initiative.
This is also immensely important in soundtrack of movies.
Correct.
Perhaps the most important.
I think A.R. Rahman is really pinnacle that though.
This is Sankar Esan Loy. First time. Sankari.
Lakshya. Oh, there we go. So maybe that's
Okay,
some
I was
of
gonna
the-
say it seems to me like war.
Yeah. A dystopian like, but this is not very dystopian.
It seems like war.
Yeah.
It sounds like
The trumpets of war.
preparing for war. Wow, that's
Whimsical.
weird. What the f?
Oh, maybe it's a love story. Glory, fame,
Freedom.
freedom,
Yeah.
freedom.
That's freedom. It's a young boy Riddick.
It is.
Or fighting for love, I guess. Purpose.
Mhm.
That's perhaps the whimsical nature of it.
Nice. That was very nice. You see what I mean?
I-
Layered, allowing people to like really make up your own individual conclusions of the thing.
I'll make a guess. You guys will tell me if the movie is wrong. And I guess perhaps if it is correct, then it goes to tell, like, you can guess a lot about a composition. You can guess a lot about a movie through this composition, its soundtrack. But I think because of the whimsical nature of the soundtrack there, I feel like in the scenes of battle or in the scenes of action or even in the more drama intense scenes,
It's definitely a drama film.
I think they will be, no, but perhaps there are action moments like, you know, in war and stuff. I think there will be moments in which either the elements are going to get involved quite heavily, like perhaps floods, rains, cold, immense heat,
A lot of wind, storms.
That's a whimsical, out of the ordinary, something that doesn't happen often. I'm also gonna guess that religion's gonna get involved quite heavily here.
Okay.
There's gonna be a spiritual element to this.
Yes.
I'm guessing, but those would be my guesses because it happened the same in Jab We Met, was it? No, in Giovanni Hey Divani. Giovanni Hey Divani. I think that's what it is. I don't know. It's funny because I don't speak Hindi, right? But those are words, what I just said. But to me, it doesn't sound like words. It just sounds like Jai Giovanni Hey Divani. You know? It's just like a title of a movie, you know? But they had a very whimsical sound score. They had a very whimsical score. Be serious here, be serious. We're trying to make a serious point.
Is it whimsical?
Well,
The words, I swear.
yeah, they have a very whimsical music score. And then it turns out they start to mix elements of superstition and not magic, but spirituality and superstition and religion all throughout their journey. So I presume they'll do the same here. It's gonna go pop, right? Disco-ish. Ooh, it's got me by the throat, this. I don't know where he's going. Yeah.
That is freaking fabulous.
There's nothing wrong with a song on 4. Most songs are like 4.
Ooh,
Nice.
is it freaking? I love the idea of having like choirs that build upon each other, and they just is like part of the storm sounding background. It's not really far forward. I like that. That's a really nice start.
A lot of death.
Yeah, there's a lot of despair.
Not conflict. Despair.
Not just despair.
Yeah.
Straight up pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up suffering. See, I love, again, it's a similar texture vocals to what we heard before.
The first one AI
It is
composition.
literally really far behind.
And, it's a threesome.
It's a 3x4,
Yeah.
yeah. You're
Nice.
right.
That's a really
That is
nice
really
3
nice.
song.
Yeah.
3x4 songs are swingy like that.
They have
They're
this,
a dance.
They
Yeah,
are. It's a waltz. People
Waltz.
in jazz is known as a waltz. Yes.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in this movie.
Oh,
it's a sexy movie.
vibes.
It's an Imran Hashemi movie.
It is vibes though.
This has a very AR stamp on it though.
With a little bit of like a conflict.
Conflict,
Yeah,
yeah.
There's a little bit of conflict
There's
there.
gotta be something here. I think families,
yeah,
or she's gonna,
I was thinking
or
the
she's
same.
gonna marry someone
Yeah,
else
it
because
was
of
like-
like the family
Or
sorts it
dad
out.
won't approve, and then it's like,
Or he's an artist. Which, good dads, you shouldn't approve that. Let him get a proper job. I'm only joking.
Until the end, because we are the champions. It sounded like that.
Oh, Monty Sharma.
Sorry.
Black. Wow, that's a f***ed up title, bro, for a movie like that, for someone who's blind. What do they see? Black.
Well, that's not accurate, though. People that are blind are actually... There's a very, very small percentage of people that are actually...
What do you see?
God.
Oh, I nearly erased your eyebrows, didn't I? Because apparently Waleska paints her eyebrows.
I love how this is bringing new information to you. Wasn't TikTok.
Sanjay Leela film.
Very cool. We like him. He's also a great composer himself.
Fairly traditional. What we're here in the West.
It's gorgeous, though.
Yeah. We haven't seen a Sanjay Leela movie, have we?
We have.
We have. But Bajirao Mastani
We have.
and Padmavat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't watch this movie.
No, definitely not.
Cry, bro.
Yeah, this has sobbing written all over it.
Well, I don't know what to watch anymore. Apparently, I'm a wuss.
Well, it's gorgeous. What a great movie. This actually kind of like encompasses this idea of like coming out of the dark, not being stuck in the black, just moving forward in that brightness of scales and like little sprinkles of hope and yeah, I don't know, like there
was hope there.
Self-fulfilling kind of like cycle coming through in that score.
Yeah, there was. It was like near enlightenment.
Correct. I agree with that. Self-fulfillment?
Yeah, it's like self-fulfillment.
Self-fulfillment?
Yeah, it's like a
Your own trials.
That's it. She's overcome her own trial, basically.
Yeah.
Her own conundrum in life.
Correct.
She has fulfilled her destiny to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you put it into I guess in a more poetic sense, I mean, obviously life is a little bit more less colorful, is a bit harder. But if you put it in a poetic sense, perhaps in an inspirational sense, a lot of the challenges that you were presented with, it's nice to think of them as you were chosen to face those challenges because it is you
to overcome them.
No, because it is you who can overcome them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hero story, and you are the hero in your own story. So that Sanjay Leela's film and the composer's take on that, which was, I forgot his name already, Monty Sharma, they really felt congruent in that sense.
It did.
That was very well done. Anyways, Rockstar.
Even paired with the pictures for the posters, they're heavily
Rockstar.
Congruent.
That's what you spell Rahman, is it? It's not Rahman.
No idea.
Self-actualization.
This whole
It's just reminds me of being in prison.
It is so conflicted.
Yeah.
This whole thing is like
I don't want to listen to this.
trouble with trouble and more trouble.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to that because we're gonna watch that movie at some point. So Salim Sulaiman.
Ah, cool. I like them a lot. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, it's just that movie where SRK is like,
Chak De.
I don't see gender, I see India for the team. Because apparently girls weren't allowed to play.
Ooh.
I mean, I know Salim Sulaiman, I know both of them are like, they use that fucking drum thing.
Yeah, they are so pro.
Yeah.
They're progressive. They're really progressive in their...
But I'm not the biggest fan of this.
I think it goes. It's cohesive to the movie concept. It makes sense.
Big. This is big.
Oh, yes. This is ginormous.
Big.
Yeah, this is so big. Isn't this his first movie ever? We actually watched the Berkeley live version of this, and we were totally blown away by it. and allowing for the flute to really depict whatever
What's
picture
up?
it wants to be done. Yeah.
Some honorable mentions. Hey,
DDLJ.
I don't want to listen to that.
Moving on.
Nah, blood, because we're gonna definitely watch that.
Next. Take us in the hay.
Vishal Shekhar.
Oh.
Okay, let's see an action one.
Salman Khan. Oh, and Katrina
We're gonna watch
Kaif.
Katrina Kaif act actually before. What the hell game lobby music is this, bro? In the drop.
Something like that.
Amit Trivedi and Abhijit. Defty.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Dude, Amit Trivedi is
It's
a
a freaking
genius.
genius. Yeah, he is clever as heck when it comes to music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love a good polyrhythm though. Ooh, on a seventh as well. Oh, that was interesting as heck.
Also, the tempo of that is quite weird. Yeah, I guess it is a 4 song then.